Hello, everyone. My name is Colleen Cavanaugh, your gig girl, and I just wanted to take a couple minutes to talk a little bit about some nutrition and things that you can do during the coronavirus. These are some supplements that I've been reading up on. Some of these are supplements I've already taken, and some of these are just normal things to keep your immune system going strong. But these are some things I do recommend taking right now during this crazy time of the COVID-19. Now, just to give you a quick introduction, just so you know a little bit about myself, my background, I actually used to be a personal trainer. My degree is in fitness. It's in exercise science. So I used to do the whole works. I was the aerobics instructor. I was a personal trainer. I've always kept up on supplements and health and wellness because I firmly believe in preventing these things from happening to you instead of running to the doctor. If I ever go to the doctor, it's got to be very serious. I try to use holistic medicines and supplements to prevent different types of things happening to me. So I'm always up and up on this. Now, just so you guys know, I've actually been following this virus probably a lot longer than y'all have, since January. So if you haven't noticed by now on Facebook, as you can see, I have posted a lot of things about the virus and how to keep ourselves safe and what we should be doing just to spread the awareness of how serious it was. Today is by now, it's April 1st, the day that I'm recording this. I think we all understand about how serious this is. But 3 weeks ago, people didn't take it serious. They were like, oh, it's just the flu. Oh, this, oh, that. But as some of you know, one of my part-time gigs that I do when I'm not busy doing everything else, I teach Chinese kids English over the internet. So I've been hearing about this every single day since mid-January. These kids have been stuck inside their homes. They are still not able to go to school yet. And we are here at April 1st, and they started getting cases mid-January. So I just want you to know I've been doing a lot of research on this and reading myself, including one-on-one conversations with people actually living in China, okay? So I don't even own a TV, by the way. I have not owned a TV for 16 years. I am not influenced by the news media, okay? Yes, I do read articles to keep informed, and I, balance that out with what I learn. So anyway, so my training today that I wanted to go over was just a few supplements you probably already know, but I'm just going to give my 2 cents. As you all know, vitamin C is the thing that they said that they've been giving a lot of the patients, especially over in China. And so vitamin C, obviously your normal foods that you have vitamin C in. I don't have to school you all on that. This is one of my favorite ones. Well, Airborne is actually one of my favorite supplements, but I ran out. I'm going to have to order some more. But if you can find this, Emergency, these are great. It's got 1,000 milligrams. These are awesome. Just throw them in some water. You're good to go. Or in your juice. I think you should just take it straight up water. You don't want to have too much sugar. And another friend of mine who does, we've got a couple people that do IVs. If you want to go in and get an IV of vitamin C, that's another good way. So get your vitamin C, get yourself ready to go. Okay, so get yourself, your immune system pumped up so you don't have to worry about, or if you do for some reason get this virus, it's going to be very mild because you've already prepped your body and you've prepped your immune system. So echinacea, they always say echinacea is good for you. I kind of like to drink tea. I'm a hot tea person. So I just bought this. I think I have some other supplements that I take, but I thought, well, since I like to sip on tea, why not try this? So not sure how effective it is, but it is Echinacea Plus. So why not if you like to drink tea? Now this, I swear, this helped me last year. I only took this twice before I had my big event last year, and it cleared out my cold literally miraculously. Health Tonic. If you want more information on where to get this, let me know. I can refer you to Gordon, who sells this. This is, I believe this was, well, he is from Africa, and he said that God gave him this concoction. It has got a blend of essential oils and botanical extracts, oregano, garlic, neem. Okay, I'm not saying this does not necessarily taste good, but that's okay. We're not taking it for it to taste good. We're taking it to stay healthy. And let me tell you, when I had a cold, when I have a little bit of phlegm, this can clear it right up. I'm telling you, this is the bomb, okay? It's immune boosting liquid. Okay, so if you want more information on that, let me know. Another thing I recently started taking is beet powder. And this is good for not necessarily your immune system, but it is good for your cardiovascular system. And I could go into more detail with that. But if you want more information on that, just Google it, beet powder, and it gives you. If some of you know, like I know when I used to do a lot of weightlifting in the past, I took NO2 for your nitric oxide. It's supposed to open up your blood vessels, right? So I thought I could, build my muscle. It was hard for me to build muscle, so I took NO2, but this kind of does a similar thing. It's nitric oxide production, so it helps with that. And again, it helps with your healthy heart and cardiovascular system, helps to normalize the blood's pH balance, and a couple other cool things. So just look it up and see if this is something that you might want depending on your health status. Now, for those of you who might be having anxiety and you might need to calm down a little bit, or if you're just having a hard time sleeping, magnesium, again, none of this is new under the sun, but I'm just giving you a quick reminder. Anything with magnesium, take it, an hour or two before you go to bed. I just picked this up and I think it's going to work really well. I've taken it the last couple nights calm. And I just mix it with some water about an hour or so before I go to bed. And generally, I don't have problems going to sleep. Sometimes lately, meaning in the last year, not because of the virus, but because I don't know, perimenopause, who knows what it is, but I can't stay asleep. So I've been trying different things to help me just make sure I sleep throughout the night. So that's a really cool thing for magnesium. So those are some supplements that I take. Now let's talk a little bit about the food that you could be eating during this time. So I've talked to a couple friends and they're a little scared to go out. Now, you could still go out safely. I recommend if you can get a little mask, even if it's just a fabric mask, anything will help. Don't be afraid of what you're going to look like. Put on a mask, wear some gloves, wear something to protect yourself when you go out to the store. And so in order to not have to go to the store as often, here's some different things that you can purchase. So you can, instead of going once or twice a week, maybe you can stretch out those trips only once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks. Get some boxed milk. Okay. I picked up some coconut milk and I also have almond milk. What I found though is my Oreos do not melt very well in this. They don't soften up like the other milks, just FYI if you're an Oreo fan. This is my first time buying the coconut milk, but I thought I'd give it a try. But if you can buy the box milk or whatever, that's good. So then you don't have to worry about going out to get a fresh container of milk. And yes, I know I shouldn't be eating Oreos. That's not good for the immune system. Yeah. Okay, and then how about some quinoa? Quinoa is nice and healthy for you, gluten-free, so that you don't get a bunch of gluten in you. And, you can meal prep. And get some, some quinoa and whatever your favorite meat is, or if you don't eat meat, just whatever you want to eat for vegetables. Do some meal prep. Buy a bunch of stuff. Prep it ahead of time so you don't have to be cooking and dirtying all your dishes. Freeze it if you need to. Meal prep, I became a big fan of meal prep last year. And if you go to my Instagram account, you'll see me posting different things about my food and different health things. Because again, I'm a big proponent of just staying healthy and eating healthy. And again, I do have my sweets. I'm definitely not perfect by no means. I love my cookies and some sweets, but you'll see some of the healthy things that I also post. Now, speaking of meal prepping, what I finally decided to do was prep my smoothies. I know it sounds crazy, but I got tired of lugging out everything I needed for a smoothie because I put a lot of stuff in my smoothies. I put spinach in there, avocado, strawberries, oranges, bananas, almonds, and almonds, what else? Peanut butter. Okay, so I just recently started putting the avocado in there because I wanted some extra fat, which is good fat. The avocado is good fat. So what I did is I bought a bunch of avocados last couple weeks ago, and I used them and prepped them in my smoothie little prep bags. So now I put them in the freezer. So I have them all ready to go. I just throw it in my blender, and I can either blend it with, I usually just use water or milk, like an almond milk or something, or my coconut milk. So whatever you want to blend it with. If you want to blend it with juice, you don't really need to blend it with juice because it's got its own juice. So use your vegetables and fruit as its own juice, and it's really tasty. If you want to throw in a little bit of unsweetened yogurt to give it a little bit more oomph to it, you can, a little bit more thickness. So definitely, if you can, pre-prep your smoothies. And let's see here. Again, if you want to make less trips to the grocery store, canned tuna is always very healthy. Get your canned tuna, a few of those. Some canned beans, another good thing to have. Nice protein, good fiber, all around good. I think that's everything. Oh, back to one more supplement. And if you can't get in all your greens, maybe the grocery store, hopefully it doesn't happen, but if for some reason the grocery store starts running out of fresh greens, it's good to have an additional supplement. Or if you just don't want to cook that much, or you just don't feel like eating that many greens, do a little cheater, get some greens powder. Now this is nice because it's a chocolate flavor. Oh, I love this one. Or just get a regular greens, but this is one of my favorites that I like to have. So there you have it. That's Colleen's Corner for your tips on wellness and eating and just staying healthy, whether we're in this coronavirus or not. This is something you can adapt to your everyday life. And if you want to check out more tips also on my different other platforms, I have another thing I posted on LinkedIn about recording, when you're video recording, some tips there. And just be on the lookout. I'm going to be having some webinars coming up just to help you with your business and just making sure you're making use of this time that we have. We have a lot of extra time, or some of us do. We have extra time because we're just staying at home. Now is the time to start creating new habits, whether it's in your health or your business. Get that podcast going, right? Write that book. Start your blog. Get that YouTube channel. You all are an expert in something. What is it that you are passionate about? What is it that you can just talk hours and hours on? I really only wanted this to be about a 5-minute video, but now we're into almost 12 minutes. So whatever it is that you're passionate about, make a video and just start posting it. You want to add value and help people out during this time of crisis. So everybody, stay safe out there, and I'll see you on social media. Thank you. Bye-bye.